for some more units, Boots.
Aw,
10-4.
What the hell were you thinking?
Alright folks, so we checked this game out. It's called The Precinct, and from what I've seen and heard, there's a lot of hype about the game right now. Did a little bit of a test run just to kind of see how things go. I will tell you this driving is squirrely.
Welcome to Averno City. It may look peaceful from here, but trust me, it's rotten to the bone. That's where we come in, Averno's finest. We swore an oath to protect this city, to look out for the citizens walking those streets below. There's bad guys, and there's good guys, and then there's us, all balancing on a knife edge, fighting each other just to survive. But it's a fight we're losing, and everybody knows it. We're understaffed, underpaid, and overworked. Worse than that, we got targets on our backs, and every low-life punk and thug thinks they can take aim. Heck, a few of us might even deserve those targets. Not all of Averno's finest are that fine. We got our fair share of rot, too. What good is an oath of honor if you got no honor to betray? But me, I believe in the badge. That chunk of metal means something. And hey, some days the good guys come out on top.
Did it kind of reminds me of
most days not so much.
a mix
All the while the fight rages on. The lucky ones get a flag.
Assault
and a
on
plaque.
Precinct
The
13
unlucky ones get a flag
and
and a
the city
21
from
salute.
The Crow,
Why
the
do we do
original.
it? Truth is, for some of us it's all we know. But for others, it's in our blood.
And they remain at large. Chandler, Sayers, you're covering downtown. Keep 'em peeled. These guys are no joke.
You got it, boss.
All right, I know you're dying to get out there.
Can't wait.
But before you all charge into the blue, I want to introduce you to our newest tender lamb fresh out of the academy.
Bah! Where's Bo Peep when you need her?
Yeah, I could tell you where she was last night.
This officer graduated from the academy at the top of his class.
Yeah, that and 50 cents will get you a cup of coffee.
And Nick Cordell Jr.
What? No way.
will obviously have some big shoes to fill.
Jesus, what the?
Seriously?
They assigned him here?
Kowalski, if I may, I don't have to tell anyone in here about the late Chief Cordell, his stellar record, the respect you had for him, his untimely death. I especially don't have to tell Recruit Officer Cordell, who's lived with it every day of the last 5 years. But there is one thing I do want to remind you of. Every single one of you took an oath to protect this city, its residents, and your fellow brothers in blue. That's what matters. I don't care what your last name is, who your daddy was, or who you hang out with on your day off. Our worth comes from what we do, not who we know. I want you to welcome Officer Cordell, but I'm not asking you to take it easy on him.
On it.
Or hard on him. He's a cop. Just like you, just like me. We're the ones out there making the hard choices. And those choices are what make us who we are. And Cordell, you're gonna have to learn the streets and the precinct the same way these mooks did. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Crystal, sir. Absolutely, sir.
Thank you, officers. Lodge Commander.
Appreciated, Chief. Sergeant Kelly,
Yeah, boss?
the rook's with you.
I pulled the last one
Why do you think I'm giving you this one?
because I did something in a past life.
You did something. I'll alert the media.
Ugh.
All right, squad, let's get out there and make Averno City proud.
Yes, ma'am.
Time to pound pavement.
Come on, Rook. Let's go for a drive.
All right.
I guess we better earn our paychecks. Welcome to the ACPD, kid. Time for our first mission, sustenance. But, you can drive. My hip's been acting up lately. Oh, and, don't worry about the fellas. They like to act tough, but that's just 'cause they don't have my natural good looks and winning personality.
That's the way to go. Looks and
I
winning
bet you'll learn all
personality.
kinds of fancy driving at the academy, but for now, let's just take it slow and steady. Don't want to scratch the paint job on your first day.
Charger.
Swing by the hot dog stand in Chinatown. There's a parking bay there.
And the car gets really wild. Benwick East. Chinatown.
Good job, rookie.
Sucker sound like it got a cam in it or something.
Ah, tube steak. Breakfast of champions.
Yeah,
How'd you take yours, kid?
I would not have said that, but okay.
The works.
A maximalist. I can respect that. What's the damage, Fareed?
Leo, my friend, for you, no charge.
Fareed, you old softy. You earn that tip every time, don't you? Ah, breathe it in, kid. Best part of the day. Besides, you can't patrol on an empty stomach. You know, your old man liked his dogs too. Ah, of course you do. We came up through the academy together. Took different paths when we got on the force, though. He wasn't gonna let anything get in his way. And me, well, let's just say, water finds its level, and my level is, easy mode.
Central to all units, bank robbery in progress. Mercer
Here we
ACB
go.
Bank on Mercer Street, shots fired.
Ah, Christ on a crutch. Another beautiful moment ruined.
Make sure we turn on
Oh, well.
sirens when we
That's
head
what
out.
they're paying us for, right? Central, this is Unit 84, responding code 3.
10-484, be advised, suspects are heavily armed. Approach with caution.
Okay, kid. You wanted the real deal? This is it.
The robbers took out that light pole too. We need to charge them for that as well.
Now remember, they get one warning. If they don't throw them down, we take them down. Get ready. Police! Freeze! Drop your weapons! Morons! Doesn't look like they're gonna give us a choice. Light them up!
Take him down!
Central, suspect.
We have units on standby if required.
He's shooting!
They go for them headshots when you can.
This is Bree Bookman in the ACTV Eye in the Sky, the #1 news chopper in Averno City. We're downtown where police are engaged in a fierce shootout following yet another bank robbery.
All this bank robbery
It's not
going on.
clear
These
yet whether
people in the
this is
back
an
just walking around like it ain't
August
nothing.
hold on.
Oh, people coming out
There's
the
movement
back.
at the back of the building. More criminals coming out. They're boarding a vehicle. It's a dark van and it's... Oh my goodness! Keep it tuned to ACTV, folks. Looks like we're in for a police pursuit.
Yeah, it does look that way, don't it?
Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick Intersection 5.
Get tighter to the suspect!
It's quick.
Close the gap, Boot! Shots fired!
Suspect down.
Suspect last spotted at Slipwater Yard.
Call for some more units, Boot!
Oh, are you fucking serious?
10-4.
What the hell were you thinking?
I wasn't. Come on. Come on, get in the way, dude.
Suspect vehicle was last seen in Chinatown.
Get in the freaking car. I don't know if dude's with me, but we're going. Got no time to waste.
Suspect vehicle last spotted in Brookhaven.
There it is.
Get tighter to the suspect!
This slippery son of a gun here. And I ain't talking about the
Suspect
damn
vehicle was last
person
seen on
running.
Fenwick Intersection 2.
Cop cars cannot handle for crap. Get out the way, dude. Damn. Cut in front of me like that.
Suspect vehicle last spotted
Move.
in Brookhaven.
Close the gap, Booch.
I knew he was gonna do this turn.
Suspect vehicle identified in Linden West.
Don't cut in front of me, lady.
Get closer.
Get your gun out.
Suspect vehicle last spotted in Litchfield.
Oh shit. Oh no. We're not going out in the
Be more
water.
careful.
Yeah.
Suspect
not going in the
vehicle
water.
Identified on Fenwick Intersection 4.
Why would you run out in the middle of the road?
Suspect vehicle was last seen in Ridgeberry Park.
Oh, you piece of crap. Oh my lord.
Get tighter to the suspect.
You get tired of the crap when this car's not moving.
Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick Intersection 6. Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick Intersection 4.
Close the gap, Booch.
Man, this car, as soon as you hit the brakes or try to turn, this thing goes all kind of crazy.
Don't let him get away.
Chase him.
Always give the suspects the opportunity to surrender peacefully by issuing voice command order. When the resistant meter is fully complete, they will surrender. Determined suspects do not respond to voice orders.
One last.
84 to Central. We got a 10:15. Pursuit has been terminated.
Copy that, 84. All units stand down. I repeat, stand down.
Oh, that was a little bit
You
crazy.
did good, kid. Not everyone handles a pursuit like that on their first day.
Alright. So what do we do now? Available. What do we do now? We go back to the precinct, I guess. Cars beat the hell out. Just gonna leave them there, I guess. Yeah, I think we caused a lot more damage than they actually
Come
stole
on,
from the bank.
Cordell. There's someone I want you to meet.
So, yeah. Who are we going to meet? Looks like someone over in the evidence room.
Mean Gene. What's today's major malfunction?
Oh, the usual. Misfiled evidence, sloppy dockets, illegible handwriting, contaminated evidence. I'm surprised some of your friends here made it out of grade school.
Cordell.
Damn,
Meet Eugene.
that's messed up.
Our evidence guy.
Eugene Papadopoulos at your service.
Papadopoulos.
Kelly, try the old "you drive, my hip hurts" routine on you yet?
Hey.
Thought so. He doesn't tend to lift a finger unless there's a gun drawn or a chance he might get pizza. Anyway, my job's to know where everything is, which basically means tracking down whatever you humps misfile, mislabel, or otherwise misplace.
We do our best.
Oh, I'm well aware of this unit's, limitations. Anyway, when you collect any evidence, you come see me. I'll make sure it's safe.
You're a peach, Gene. Never change.
Wasn't planning on it.
All right, kid. You did good today. But that won't mean a fart in a windstorm tomorrow. I'm out of here. I'll see you in the morning. Unless I die in my sleep. God, that sounds pretty good, doesn't it?
So we can go to the desk here and end our shift. See what the next day has in store for us. Hope we get a new car, because that car 84 is messed up.
Morning, Cordell. Tidy work yesterday. Keep that up and you'll be leaving Kelly in the dust before he even has time to retire.
Love you too, Kowalski.
I know we dropped you right into the thick of it on your first day, but fundamentals are important too.
What she means to say is that parking tickets are how the city pays the bills.
Come on, Kelly, you know that isn't true. This city hasn't paid its bills in years.
Damn.
Regardless, today is going to be about old-fashioned police work. You're going to walk a beat and maybe straighten out a little bit of this bent old city.
So we're turning into a beat cop,
Check
basically.
your handbook for the violations to look out for.
Production, discarding trash on the ground, no authorized mandatory actions, search offender recommended, graffiti, vandalism, drug deal, burglary. Okay. So let me go back down through here. Burglary is no non-lethal, aggravated burglary, assault with a deadly weapon, murder, attacking an officer non-lethal, evading arrest, gang versus gang, mugging, and a street fight. All right, so I guess I'm
Time
gonna
to hit the streets.
get out here and start on the beaten path. 6 types of parking violations: obstruction of fire hydrant, opposite flow of traffic, too close to a crossing on the sidewalk, no parking zone, and parking meter expired. Okay.
Let's go find some parking violations.
So we getting in the car to do this?
There are 6 different parking violations to look for.
Okay.
Blocking a hydrant, parking in the opposite direction of traffic, too close to a crossing, or on the sidewalk. Oh, and of course, parking in the no parking zone. Oh, and don't forget expired parking meters. Just be sure a vehicle is parked illegally before issuing a ticket. You can't take it back.
Oh.
Here's one. Can you see what parking violation this bozo is committing?
Obstructing a fire hydrant.
Good job. The handbook shows all the violation types. Come on, let's check some parking meters. People are allowed to use parking bays until the meter expires. When you inspect the meter, 0 minutes remaining means it has expired.
Yeah.
It's worth checking the meters at bays that are in use. There's a lot of people who don't like to pay their dues these days.
Good. Uh-oh. Expired.
Is it expired? Give him a ticket. That doesn't look right to me. Try again. Hey, you're getting the hang of this ticketing.
Oh, I must have did the wrong one by mistake.
You'll come across different crimes as you walk your beat. You could be issuing parking tickets 1 minute and chasing an armed thug the next. My advice, be prepared for anything.
All right. No, they just parked on the sidewalk.
Will you look at this? Write them up. You're a natural. Let's carry on. Got eyes on a vandal. Go handle it, kid.
Each time you deal with each crime you deal with will be assigned a level of force, which must not be exceeded. Those levels are non-force, restraining, non-lethal, and lethal. Got that.
Issue the fine and let's get out of here.
Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Affirmative, stand by. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
House key, bubblegum, cassette. That's all good.
Excellent. That handbook will help you stick to the rules. Graffiti is a type of vandalism and only warrants a fine. Picasso there surrendered as soon as he saw us, so we didn't need to arrest him. That said, some criminals like to try their luck. They might throw a few punches, or they might take off. Both of those are arrestable offenses, even if the initial crime only warrants a fine. Once a perp commits an arrestable crime, you gotta make the arrest.
Got you. That dude over there is doing it too.
Vandal at work in my patrol sector.
3 baton, okay.
Roger.
Hey, take it easy. Assaulting a cop? That's a serious offense.
Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Checking database for records. 84, no infractions on record.
Call an escort unit to take our suspect to the precinct.
Rest of suspects must be escorted to the precinct, be processed at front desk. You may either escort them yourself or call escort. Okay.
Don't worry, you'll still get all the credit for the arrest. Let's walk back to the station, but keep our eyes peeled. Control 1039 in progress.
Suspect may offer resistance indicated by the blue meter above their head, which can be reduced to voice orders or other. When the meter is empty, the suspect is compliant, may be restrained. Okay.
Roger that.
Get after him.
What do you think I'm doing?
Hey, you! Dispatch, I need a warrants check on an ID.
Received. Checking now. Nothing flagged in the system. They're clear.
Vehicle set, cash, nothing. Evading arrest and vandalism. On foot. If they are evading arrest, we think it was aggravated. No. Evading arrest, restraining, search suspect, restrain suspect, necessary, forcibly restrain, arrest suspect. Okay.
Might as well escort this brain box ourselves. You got this, kid?
Oh, we can go right here in the back door, can't we? Let's walk him to the front desk so we can get him in processed. Oh shit! I gotta read the rights.
Nice work, Rook. Some might chalk it up to natural talent, but instinct tells me your success today was due to strong mentorship from a true paragon of police work, a guardian of peace, and a shining pillar of hope in a city sorely in need. Right now, though, this pillar of hope needs a stiff drink. Anything you want to go over before we punch out?
What's the story on this? So you're retiring soon.
How long have you been a police officer?
Coming up on 25 years. Did my time as a sharpshooter in Korea, then signed up for the ACPD a couple of years later. Same time as your pops. You could tell right away he was bound for big things. Me, though, I keep it simple. Never been any good at playing politics. I just say what's in my head, and that doesn't tend to do me any favors.
Well, you're right.
What's the story with the August gang?
They've been around for about 20 years. Started out pushing drugs, but once they got established, they moved into all kinds of stuff. Guns, gambling, counterfeiting, extortion. There's rumors they even got a white-collar arm now. Hell, they hit a goddamn bank yesterday. You know what's even crazier than those clown masks they wear? No one knows who really runs the show. Their big boss? He's a big question mark.
You're retiring soon, huh?
Not soon enough. The minute my ticket's punched, I'm out of here. Looking forward to some peace and quiet. No more running after perps or changing diapers on rookies straight out of the academy. No offense. Yeah, just a nice glass of scotch after dinner. Take my daughter to the Grand Canyon. My wife, too, if she'll let me.
I'll let you head home.
Okay by me. Listen, kid. You're just starting out, and I ain't got long left on the job, so I'm gonna be straight with you. This is a tough shop in a tough town. I seen a lot of kids come out of the academy all fired up about truth, justice, and the American way, only to end up either on the take or in a casket. My advice, keep your head down. Stick to your beat, don't piss off the chief, and maybe, just maybe, you'll get to retirement in one piece like me. You got that?
Aren't we supposed to be fighting for justice?
Look around you, kid. That fight's been over for years. If you think the ACPD runs this town, you're kidding yourself. If you're waiting for the other humps here at the precinct to step up, I hope you got some time on your hands. Ever since the gangs got to your old man, all the badges have been running scared. Stands to reason, if they could hit him, they could sure as hell hit any one of us. And that chased the fight right out of them. Me? I never had too much fight in me to begin with. Anyway, sorry, I probably shouldn't have said any of that. Oh well, what do you want from Motormouth Kelly? I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Get home safe.
Alright, so we're in day 2 of our shift.
Hey, Rook. Chief wants to see you in his office.
In any case, we're going to need to keep this quiet, even here in the shop. This is not for general consumption.
Got it.
Ah, Cordell. Come in. I want you to meet Detectives Lee and Ferreira, our top investigators working the organized crime beat.
Heard about your baptism by fire at the bank the other day.
Yeah, log 200 more like that and you'll be a real Averno cop.
I don't know, look at him. I think he's got it in his bones. It's good to meet you, Cordell. Your pop was one of my heroes.
That'll be all, gentlemen. So, Cordell, it seems your work at the bank the other day turned up a promising lead. We discovered a print on a dropped weapon. It matched someone who wasn't even at the scene. A Mr. Michael McKenzie.
What the hell?
Rich guy. Lives in a mansion on the north side. Tactical paid him a visit a few minutes ago, but it seems he was tipped off. As soon as they breached, he sped off out the back. We're scrambling an aerial unit to track the vehicle now.
Excuse me, sir. Bird is fueled, ready for wheels up in 2.
Martinez, this is Officer Cordell. He'll be with you on this operation.
A rookie, sir? Is this the right time for...
It's the right time for you to obey orders, Flight Officer.
Yes, sir. See you up top, Cordell. We gotta move.
I authorized you on this mission because I was impressed by your performance at the bank, Cordell. Don't make me regret this decision. Now get up there.
Okay. So we're riding around in a chopper, it seems.
Let's go, Rook. We don't got all day.
Well, yeah, I'm running.
Suspect vehicle was last seen on Fenwick intersection 6.
I'm not sure where that's at.
Suspect vehicle last spotted on Fenwick intersection 7.
Oh, shit.
Suspect vehicle identified on Fenwick East.
I'm not seeing him.
Suspect vehicle last spotted in
Oh, there it is.
Linden West.
Ah, shit.
There he is. Whoa, he is moving. Hawk 12, maintain position behind target vehicle. You know how to work a spotlight? Keep it glued to the perp and call in backup as you need it.
Board options. Vehicle earns support tokens. When you have earned enough tokens, request support to assist in the pursuit. Already did that.
Need backup at my location.
Roger.
Units in pursuit. Stinger is deployed.
Backup is standing by.
I should have got him right there.
Suspect is rolling on flats, but they ain't stopping.
Calling ground support.
Dispatch, I need backup here.
Understood.
There it is. Ooh.
Suspect vehicle identified in Mercer Heights.
I need some backup.
Dispatch to 84, message received. Suspect vehicle last spotted in Ramona. Hawk 12 to Central, aerial pursuit has been terminated. Hawk 12, you are cleared to return to command.
Okay, they picked him up. We're going to return to command. Oh, well, that's right there, ain't it?
Excellent police work, Cordell. Let's hope it gives us something solid to go on before the August gang strikes again.
All right, so a little bank robbery, a little foot action, a little helicopter action. Doing good.
Kelly, Cordell, a word.
What's shaking, Kowalski?
Why don't you take Cordell out and show him how we handle reckless driving in this town?
By promoting the cops that do it most?
I'm not kidding around, Kelly. We need collars. The mayor's been making noise about quality of life crimes. It's in our interest to show him some numbers on that.
Let me guess. Election year.
Oh, so you wait till you retire to start paying attention to how this city works?
It's amazing what almost being a civilian will do. Come on, Rook. Let's go make the streets safe for some local politicians' careers. You take the wheel, kid. You're only going to learn this kind of thing by doing it yourself.
No, they're going to get me arrested for reckless driving.
On vehicle patrols, you want to keep an eye out for speeders and erratic drivers. Drive slow, eyes open. If we see someone breaking the law, I'll guide you.
Driving behind another vehicle, the vehicle's current speed will be displayed. If they're exceeding speed limits, you may drive in order to pull over, blinking sirens. Double tap, left shift to blurt. Okay.
You won't always be able to tell if a car is speeding, which is why we check their speed. Get behind a vehicle to check their speed. We got a live one, kid. Get behind them and flip the siren to make them pull over. On our way, dispatch. Check their ID, then issue the fine. In that order.
Control, check this one for priors.
Checking database for records.
Speeding like that deserves a fine.
84, no infractions on record.
Textbook traffic stop. You won't always be able to tell if a car is speeding, which is why we check their speed. Get behind a vehicle to check their speed. Same routine as before. Get on their tail and flip the siren.
Acknowledged.
Central, we'll take that. Okay, go check their ID, but don't issue a fine just yet.
Dispatch, I need an ID check.
Received. Checking now.
Smells of alcohol.
I smell booze. Ask them to exit the vehicle and then perform a breath test. I'll ask them to blow into the breathalyzer. You just got your first DUI, partner. Go ahead and make the arrest. Call an escort unit to take our suspect to the precinct. If you're struggling to find speeders, the highways are a good bet. Speeders are out in force today. All you, kid. Don't let them get away!
Chat. What the hell?
Get closer!
Where did he go?
Suspect vehicle was last seen in Brookhaven.
Focus!
Suspect vehicle last spotted in Brookhaven.
Get tighter to the suspect!
Jesus.
Suspect is on foot!
Received.
I wrecked.
You have the right to remain silent. Don't make it worse for yourself. Central, requesting a 1029 on the subject.
Checking database for records. All clear on that search. No criminal history.
What say we run this one downtown ourselves?
Alright, ammo's restocked, I'm assuming, so you wanna run this one downtown, precinct. bitch.
What are you waiting for? Get him out of the car and into the station. Just relax, will you?
My turn to drive. No, it's not your turn. You wrecked the car, which I ain't doing much better by myself. But you wrecked it. Well, no, we're not going back out there. You get your ass over here. Yes. All right, so that's the end of our shift here. We're gonna call the video here, and we'll come back next time. We'll continue on with the precinct. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Until then.
Kelly, Cordell, Chief wants to see you. He's gonna be at Kavanaugh's. I think that's a bar over at the plaza.
Oh, come on. We're about to clock out.
Yeah, I don't write the messages. I just read them.
Come on, kid. Guess I'd rather torpedo my evening than torpedo my pension.